Alright, so right off the rip, Dimitri gave me some healthy criticisms that I'm going to. So, Harry has got some thoughts in here that always make me go, what? No, stop. This is why. One of these is the fascist thing. You once jerked off in the locker room and you were caught. You held a young woman by the arm. You kept her in an apartment for 20 minutes against her. What? I think I found it. You tried shooting a fleeing suspect in the foot, but hit him in the pelvis, crippling him for life. And above all, you let life defeat you. You let misery win. I'm going to maybe get rid of that. Let me just make sure that none of them are the worst. This doesn't say anything about alcohol or anything. Hobocop is Hobocop. I can't get rid of that. What? You should get a drink. Oh, Dimitri told me that this one increases aggression when drunk or something like that. It's in the text messages because he watches an episode and then gives me all these critiques that I don't listen to. White checks, you can leave, change, and go back in. Oh, you can change clothes for stuff as well. You don't internalize every single thought you get. They can debuff you while you think about them. And also, you've skipped the description every time. Okay, I got to keep going. You're trying to find the check in the tracks in the other episode. Checks don't disappear from the list of checks if they get progressed past. So I think I locked myself out of that one. Also, I don't think you noticed because of the not reading thing. One of the thoughts I'm pretty sure you internalized is the fascist "I hate women and foreigners" thought, which is why Harry keeps thinking things that make you go, wait, stop, no. Yeah, you get buffs to aggression when drinking with this thought. Well, I don't need that, but I would prefer to get rid of the "I hate women and foreigners" much faster. So I think it's this one, right? You held a young woman by the arm and kept her in your apartment for 20 minutes against her will. That's horrible. So I will be forgetting this. Nice. And now I can fill that with something else that I will start thinking about right now. Temporary research bonus -2 pain threshold. What is... Break free, beat up that lamppost. Oh, yeah, I've been beating the crap out of things. So that actually makes sense. That's a funny one, I hope. Okay. What was I was in the middle of like so many juicy things. Make Titus give up. Titus doesn't believe Ruby shot the hangman. Present a theory, make him see it's something to consider. I don't know if I believe Ruby shot the hangman. I feel like I've met the killer already, but I can't prove that. I have no skill points. Horseback monument. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a check there, isn't there? Let me go try that. It's like some lore building check, but it gives me XP when I succeed on checks, so... I think I went too far, or not far enough, or in the wrong direction. It's over here-ish. The map isn't exactly very interactive. The map is it's idiot unfriendly, and I am one of those. Am I just in the wrong spot? I could have sworn it was like over here. Oh, it's this, isn't it? Right?
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's being reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods. The more you ask yourself, the less you know. One thing is for certain, though.
I should have changed my clothes.
Damaged. It's serious. And
God, I hate sucking it. Wait, can I do it again? Is that a white check? I can't tell the difference between a white check and another type of check. It's locked. Nope. Okay, well, whatever. This I can't do. Barred door. I don't know where that barred door is. Oh, also, there is someone I can talk to that we've met before in the Whirling Rags that I would very much appreciate a conversation with. I've tried to hit... So the phrase, I'm going to platinum this game, has entered my vocabulary as like 100%ing it. I'm platinuming Resident Evil 4 Remake right now.
Hi, Gendarme. Another rendezvous.
Hello, adjust your
Hello,
tie.
hello. So what brings you here?
Tell me about that muscular type who came to investigate the crime. Jesus.
Oh yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building, asking questions.
And yeah, I did get a haircut. Thanks for noticing.
Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece. Yes, you know those tiny speaker microphones that fancy security guards sometimes wear. Just reporting back whatever I was telling him.
Hmm.
Nothing. That I didn't see anything. Why shouldn't he? What friend? No, I don't think it came up. Muscular, handsome, strong, like one of those military types. Oh, let me think. He had an accent. He sounded like one of those mercenaries. He sounded vaguely Oranese. No, not vaguely, scratch that. He sounded definitely Oranese. Sure. Anything else on your mind? Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
This is where I'm going down in history. I'm going to sing karaoke.
Really? Well, I look forward to that.
I met your Sunday
You
friend.
did. And how did you like him?
I didn't. He's a government official, and I don't trust governments. I didn't like him as much as I like you. Or you were right, he is magical. I hated him, so...
Oh, shoot. Why not?
I don't want to talk about... Well, come on. Don't be stupid. Don't be naive.
A visitor from the first world. He's not like you and me, Gendarme. He can always return.
Return
To
where?
his opportunities in Occident, Sur la Clé. Still, his coming and going brings some life to the village.
So I do this thing because this hoodie of mine, the hood really pulls down on the back of my neck when I sit in this chair. So I take the hood and I invert it over the back of my chair so it doesn't pull at all. But now it's like I'm doing another thing.
Or is it just money? I don't know. Friends, I told you. Sunday friends. Friends who like to get together from time to time. That he won't be there when times get tough, I guess.
Ooh.
It is. On Sundays. He has keys. And he likes the view. To the sea, I mean. He has keys. Friends, I told you.
Oh, hang on.
It is.
Wrong one.
A visitor to his
I
opportunity.
feel like I missed something.
I don't know. Hmm? What about me, Gendarme?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I
let's see.
see.
Sure. Admiring the
There we go.
atmosphere.
It's these.
Convenient. But what are you doing here? Talking to me. Admiring the atmosphere.
We're gonna kick some ass and
Well,
solve the case.
here's to you. Admiring the atmosphere.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
Maybe you should figure it out, detective.
All right. This is gonna be a failure.
it's the sports. He's a
So
sports
close.
guy. All about that physical prowess and athletic skill. Nothing else here.
Bye-bye, Gendarme.
I hate failing checks. Set of tracks can't do. Bar door can't find. All right, let's go talk to that dude. I mean, as much as the information that I find him to be giving me is tedious at best. Maybe the check will unlock something big.
Officer,
Oh, this.
what is this? Are you mocking us? This isn't for Betonk.
Now, no need to get angry again, René. I'm sure the officer tried his best. It's not like there's a bull kiosk here in Martinez.
I really did try.
Is worth as much as is accomplished. In this case, almost nothing. Fine. You try to right a wrong. It's still a gram better than actual nothing.
He mumbles something to himself. It seems to be a variety of curses.
There's the check.
It's a Bell McGrave. 4.46 caliber. Breech loading. Revachol made. Good weapon. Accurate and reliable. This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her? I'm not surprised. There are probably lots of forgotten wartime weapons lying around here. Back in the day, everyone had something stashed away. As for the rifle, I don't know what else to tell you. These BM-446s are an antique. No one uses them anymore. The ammunition is impossible to find.
Here we go. Another fail. Ready?
Still, all you see is an old soldier refuses to replace his uniform with a civilian attire.
Anything else I can assist you with, officer?
All right now. At least I tried it. Why does it do that? I really don't like the way that thing the lack of sliding ability. I have to scroll all the way down and it gets slower as it goes down. Virtually unplayable. That's over there. Joyce. Map wall again. Joyce. Measurehead. I should go to Joyce. Joyce has a lot of stuff to talk about, and she will burn the rest of my day, I bet. And I really don't care for what she has to say at all. And it's not that, like, I'm very interested in, like, the story that went from her to, like, go check this out. That's great and all. But everything else around it is like, I don't care about it very much.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
All around you, rain keeps falling down. On the wooden boards she's standing on, and on the water around you.
Very rugged. Good choice. Now, I suspect you had questions. Nothing like talking to pass a rainy day. Am I right?
I found my badge.
Oh, love, you did. Pleased to meet you, Lieutenant W. Freighter Dubois. I am glad to see a man of high qualification. The situation is precarious. What can I help you with, Lieutenant Freighter?
How about you share your information on the lynching, now that you've seen his badge?
The goalposts have moved, Lieutenant. In the absence of the badge, I have informed my employer there will be a probe. I cannot rescind that promise. To my knowledge, the drivers are still at the roundabout. I will tell you everything I know when you've finished with them. My plan is to share information. The only way to do that now is by telling my employers you've kept your end, which I hope you will, because let me tell you, we are in dire waters.
How bad can the info she has be?
The sooner the probe is finished, the sooner I can share crucial information with you. Now, is there anything I can do for you in the meanwhile?
I'm going to look at these.
She simply nods.
Until you come up with something we did.
We know the
Well,
I
She simply
am just checking to make sure I
She's not
didn't.
even asking you anything. It's so easy to just say.
A referral, you mean? I take it this was for someone in the RCM. Don't answer that. Oh my.
The lieutenant does not say anything, but you hear the nylon of his jacket rustle as he looks at you.
Sorry.
Of course.
Frankly, what was done was not pretty at all, but neither was it illegal. And it was not for nothing.
I should go talk to him.
This seems serious.
I advise you to be very selective with what information you choose to share. This may have consequences beyond our line of sight.
I wouldn't have taken Everard for a saber rattler. Was he surrounded by Union men he wanted to impress? Or he wants you and me to believe he wants to go to war?
There's always that risk, man. But if I may offer my opinion, he means it.
I'll think it over, Detective. Thank you for relaying this information to me.
This gave her pause. She's pensive, suddenly. Hard to say about what.
How benevolent. Hopefully they'll help you sort this whole business out, if they haven't already.
We cannot discuss the specifics of an ongoing investigation, ma'am. Besides, you haven't exactly been forthcoming yourself.
That is only fair.
I'm not giving her that.
Well, I hope it yields something. Yes, that's the talk about town. The Hardy Boys, they're called. Find the name rather amusing, honestly. The company did not send mercenaries after the Union. I told you in great detail about the mistakes my side made. And of course, I accept them completely. I just hope you don't share Everart's view on things. After all, as he said, one's dead now. The Pine certainly hasn't killed any of theirs.
Look who's defensive suddenly.
What you've said is quite enough.
Hear that, hero?
Huh.
Feels good, doesn't it? You should relay confidential information more often.
Sounds like he has you running errands, Detective. A well-established dominance ritual. Where did he have you deliver it? Ah, yes. I've been meaning to go there.
With longing.
I gotta go to the church over there too.
And simple longing. Strange. Why does she want to go there?
I should be. In my youth, I had a brief dalliance here in Martinez. He was an older man with impossibly broad shoulders. He's probably dead by now. Even his shack is long gone. Not that it matters. These buildings are all carbon copies of one another. Yes, I was slumming it with some girlfriends of mine. We had boats and... Don't hold it against me. My paramour certainly did not. Not overly so. It's not like this was the only place we visited. Me and my girlfriends from Azon with our shiny boats, like reavers. We told ourselves we were the worst thing to happen to the coast since the Coalition landed in '08. Imagine.
She's sentimental, all right. You don't know enough about her to find out why exactly. She will keep her secrets for now.
A youth center with Edgar Clare's statue on top of it. Go ahead. Help him. Make it so. I have no power to stop him. Yes. I'm sad I'll never have the time, Detective. I've always wanted a dilapidating fishing village.
She is more defensive about it than usual.
Full of ghosts and ancient memories. Oh. That's so... helpful of him.
The lieutenant looks at you, and you can swear his jaw muscle is trembling. When I said, be wacky, I didn't mean wildly, grossly irresponsible and damaging to the RCM.
Unconventional police officers sometimes lose their guns. They then go around and tell people about this, to gauge their reactions. It's all part of detecting.
Incredible. Simply incredible. And how is it going? Has this detecting produced a gun?
Mr. Arthur says it's almost ready to be found soon.
Did he now? Well, then it should be any day now. Unless, of course, he's lying to you.
Probably
Anyway,
is.
was there anything else you've heard? Of course, Detective. You
Um,
can always drop by later, should something come up. Now, what else can I do for you?
I'm just checking to make sure that I've clicked everything.
What we do.
She nods.
Tell me about
Of
the
course.
strike. Oh,
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock come to plead for work where the Union refuses to? If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not right now, at least.
It's implied she's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first. Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood. He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar. Have you seen him? Edgar looks exactly like his brother.
oh
Except
jeez.
that lazy
There's
eye.
another
He
one.
also talks exactly like Edgar.
Have a seat,
And
Harry.
when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues. The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, we are forced to cooperate with them.
And your
Oops.
opinion, Detective, if I may ask. I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is... Of course, officer. I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the
Still
union.
haven't found my check.
She just...
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story. Downright haunting, if you ask me. The Wild Pines suspected foul play, but what could they do? It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, man. We'll be just fine.
Of course.
Don't tell her you've met Everard right away. This time.
I already have.
Of course. Of course. How else can I help? That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question. Better not tie the forestay to the backstay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
More
Right.
lessons in basic
Oh, there's the
reality.
check.
Nothing more nor less.
Yes, we are the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Yes, that means... Permit me to conclude with this. And if those authorities drink so hard they need help recalling the
Okay,
basic
so,
terms of
boom.
reality,
A strange
Figures.
coldness comes over you as you look at the world. The waves sway the sloop slowly. That's all. It's on the tip of your tongue. A doubt of sorts already in your head. But
Is
it's
it?
not fully formed yet. You have to wait and return to this later. Once the jamais vu thought is complete.
Okay. So I still have one for her somewhere, but I might have progressed past it, like Dimitri said, because I went through all of it. We can go to the map wall, though, real quick.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Okay, so we got some XP out of her. She burned like an hour of time-ish. I'm going into day 4 in this video for sure. Let's see what we got on. This isn't a map wall. This is a blank wall.
Just an ordinary wall.
Here we go. A failure.
Yeah.
I haven't succeeded a single check.
It's a wall. An ordinary wall.
I keep forgetting to change my clothes.
Why must we stop to look at this wall every time we pass by?
You're right, Kim. Okay, it's a thing I can do again?
Just an ordinary wall.
No.
Nothing to see.
So I don't know why it's still highlighted. I know Measurehead has the... Let's, wait, I can fast travel, right? Somehow? Some way? I can travel here? Thought there was a travel here button. I guess not. Alright. I could have sworn there was a fast travel, but I guess not. It's late, sorry. I'm gonna go make that other check. And then I'm gonna explore the church, I think. Because it seems like the natural progression takes me that direction. I have not been in the church yet. And I probably, at the point of unlocking that, probably should have seen it already. What's this? Okay. Like, the natural progression tells me, okay, I got over here, I talked to these people, and now I head up north just a little bit more to this new area. But it's okay. Oh, that's a rock. That's a rock. Dimitri also told me that one of the drunks that's over here, I did not talk to proper. There's one dude I didn't talk to. I don't remember. Remember the one that talked a lot. I remember the one that couldn't talk. I suppose I left the other one out. So let's give that a quick revisit. Around here somewhere. The "you are here" went away, which is a real shame. I don't know how to make that show up and go away. It just sort of decides on whether or not it's going to be here. Oh, here we go. Oh, there's trees. The guy in the back? Was it? No, it's... Yeah, damn.
To see you, friend. Do I have deals set up for you, buddy boy?
What are you talking about?
So what do you want? I've got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I've got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits I can let go for
300.
I also have speed. And by speed, I mean amphetamine.
See? There it is, Bratushka! The spirit! Let's buy the spirit! 300 real is a lot, but this has to be done! It's our end game!
This is a mystery. What if I don't want to listen to my necktie anymore? Well, I don't want to say that because I do like it when he talks.
Bratan, you don't understand! It's not just another drink! This is what our relationship has been building towards all these years! This is the climax, the mystery, the virginal sigh! You have to buy it from him! Get it off him! Kill him if you have to! Our ultimate fate depends on it, and the fate of many worlds.
The lieutenant looks at you, looking at the bottle of spirits, then at Rosemary, suspiciously.
Aye, by amphetamine I mean speed. Sure did, buddy boy. That's why I said amphetamine. I mean speed. I mean amphetamine. I got both. Aye. I said. Good, my man. Now what can I offer you? Oh. The system's been good to old Rosemary here, and I'm milking her like a bitch goat in the backyard.
A bitch goat.
You see, friend, man makes his own luck, and I made mine real good. Got my hands on 3 bottles of liquor X-Squeeze.
X-Squeeze.
Sold 2 to the fellows around it, and immediately invested the profit. Bought cigarettes, bought beer, even bought a bit of speed.
He sounds like a mix of Everard and Kuno. Oh, I gotta do a Kuno quest.
Of course. It is, see friend, it's real valuable. Worth every real, if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture. You know, it's funny actually.
He's finding it difficult to focus his watery gaze.
What? This guy.
Conversation might bring a discount, no?
Oh, this is medicinal spirits. The good stuff. Got it from the doctor's office.
He ain't shitting you! Medicinal spirits are a blast, Bratan! The
Bratan.
flavor of this joke of a world!
I got one of those scientific ampoules a few months ago. Torpedo, they call it. It's supposed to keep a man from taking a drink. Didn't stop me for shit, that's for sure. 5 lemons with half a pack of butter and you're good to go. It was. In a week, the goddamn kidneys started giving me all kinds of help. Finally, the missus took me to a private doctor's office. Not a charity, the real thing. Those arseholes. Those arseholes charged me 4 real to remove the damn thing. But I came out on top after all. But the idiots left me alone in there. Now, I used to teach high school biology. I know what doctors use to preserve dead things. Like 3 cans of this blue medicinal stuff from the back room. Threw the snakes out and voila! What's left is this beautiful blue stuff. 98.7% almost pure alcohol. 2 I already sold to these fine gentlemen here. But this last one is yours for 3 real, if you want it. 3 real and it's yours, friend. The deal of a lifetime.
3.
Just make sure to enjoy that one, friend.
Bratan, I am so proud! Now, whatever you do, don't drink it! This deserves so
Butt chug?
much more than just regular oral consumption!
Butt chug it.
The tie is so on the money there.
Yep.
Up the bum it goes.
But I don't want to put it in my bum.
Who said anything about putting it up there? No! We're gonna put it into a way more special place! So special! Just hang on to it! Keep it safe! Wait for my sign!
Soon. The time will come soon. Have patience, brave one. I'm getting a really dark vibe from this.
Oh, I'm not gonna drink it. I just wanted that big discount.
In the civilized world...
Where's Kim? Oh, he's right there. I just went from 300 down to 3, so I was like, you know what? I don't know. Oh, there's the UR here. Oh, there is a travel here, but there wasn't one for over here for some reason. That's strange. Okay. There's a check for her, I believe.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. Oh, that's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea? That's great. Until then, you should maybe start thinking about the funeral. Aye. Feels deserved, don't you think? Falling in the line of duty like that and all.
I hate death.
Why odd? Our things are a part of our life world. They're made with our human sweat and they share human history. We should care about them as we care about humans. To some extent, at least. Oh yeah. You won't even be able to get it out of the water before early June. And where are you going to bury it? Who to invite? What music to play at the wake?
She's cool.
Take it from someone who's been through a few funerals. It's easiest to just leave them there and let nature take care of it.
That's all we have time for right now anyway. Come back here in June and see how you feel about it then. It's not like it's going anywhere.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Things like what, for
jeez.
example?
Oh, no. Don't know a good spot yet. Explore the coast. I will be avoiding that one intentionally. So it's like a romantic interest for him. I don't know if I have enough time left in the day to poke around the church. Dimitri also said something about the floorboards not highlighting in this thing. So I've got to click around. Because there's something about check the floorboards or something. Right? This is the... There's a loose floorboards or something. I can't remember exactly what it was, but... I don't even remember why that... It looks like there's a key on the ground, but... No, I'm not seeing anything. I can't remember if this is where the loose floorboard thing was, though. So that could be just me. What do I have in items? What is this? Oh. Can I interact with these?
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the top.
Hey,
It still
gross.
kind of looks like a map of the stars for you to discover. You've gotten as far as you will without assistance. Someone close to the victim might know. Gone.
Okay, so maybe there is no loose floorboards in here because there is nothing popping up. Okay, hi Kim. Why are you creeping in there?
Yes?
Explore the coast. Okay, so I do need to get up to that church. I'm gonna wait until first thing the following day. I'm going to keep poking around, asking people some questions until I'm out of time. Basically, I don't want to end the day early. Can I get him to admit stuff?
It's you again.
It is.
What is it?
Do you have to shower after you get a haircut? Because I have to shower after I get a haircut. Or them little hairs will be like right in here and it'll drive me crazy. And I stop wearing the clothes I was wearing and wash them. Get the hair off. Am I weird? Am I the weird one? Karaoke. This was like day one, video one stuff. This feels right. You belong here. So hold on. I have... this.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reel's attached to the apparatus with a satisfying click. You press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning. It sounds like someone's moving in the room, getting comfortable. Then the organ starts playing, telling you about the tiniest church in Cessons, surrounded by even tinier yard. You almost feel the seaside mist on your skin. It's mega sad.
Mega sad.
Within seconds you know, this is the one. The real shit you've been looking for. The one you trust your room to. This one tells it like it is. This is your tune. A click, then silence for a bit. Then the tape stops spinning. Of course you could sing this. You could take sad to a whole new level with this. Yup, they're all here. All 3 verses. And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version. It's like the world itself is telling you to do it. Only one obstacle stands on your way. Gart. You have to convince Gart to let you sing karaoke in the whirling. After you've won him over, you can express yourself. The lieutenant watches you pack up the boombox. He doesn't say anything.
Understood. And here we go. I've been in sales for years. I got this.
Can I help you? What is this thing? Okay. Okay, well, this is actually a nice bird. A competent piece of taxidermy. I
Yeah.
can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess. So, I don't know. Thank you. I'm gonna go with thank you.
People just don't know how to accept gifts, especially taxidermy. He likes it. He likes the bird. It solves his broken bird problem.
I feel good about our work here today. It's all about the little things, like bringing people random stuffed animals.
Cart, I need to sing karaoke now.
No, you don't. It's not happening.
Johnny Law is about to tear it up, sad style. Why do you have the PS system and no one's going to use it? It's part of my self-discovery. Help me. This is my way of apologizing for the trouble I've caused. Please let me say I'm sorry. You're right, it's not the right time yet.
It's for no one. It's a prop. I'm not letting anyone use it after the great karaoke catastrophe of 44.
What happened in 44?
A lot of people got killed because some arsehole wanted to sing karaoke.
It's not a problem for your clients.
Okay, yes, it's for some clients.
I like this one. Okay, fuck me then. Just fuck me.
Ha!
I'm a real client.
Well, we don't have any tapes. They all got stolen.
I have my own song with me.
The man in the vest and the violet shirt stares at the tape you've just given him. He begins to frown. Hard. This is the look of a man who's defeated. He knows he's out of excuses.
Fine, fine. Climb on that stage and do your thing. Just get out of my hair. I'll plug it in for you. Damn this karaoke machine.
I'm having it uninstalled, he mumbles to himself. Oh yeah, time to do the damage.
This is about to be so good.
The stage is all set up for your performance. Feels silent. You can hear the pellets creak under your feet. You feel a little dizzy, a little unsteady suddenly.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should
Oh,
turn on
God.
the karaoke carousel.
I
Look,
can see
Kim.
that.
Immediately, a loud feedback noise startles the room. You feel like an amateur. How are you supposed to hold the mic? Should you just sing into it? Where should you stand? The bar is full and buzzing with chatter. No one is paying you any attention. But still you feel your knees turn to noodles. Okay, now a couple is looking at you. Even worse, you're sweating. They are going to hate you. Just make sure you move, okay? Don't be stiff.
It's a drama check. Wait a sec. Change clothes to drama clothes, right? Drama. 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 I know there's at least one in here. Come on. Oh. Where does this go? Oh, it goes on the neck. Drama, drama, drama. Oh, that's not a good look. Okay, let's see what that
The
increased it
stage
to.
is all- You feel it.
So, are you ready for your thing now?
Oh, it's still too low for me to want to do it. Oh, but I think I'm going to.
The air is thick with anticipation. Someone dims the lights as the music starts. A lump's in your throat suddenly.
and go there to the tiny church there, the smallest church in Samson. Though it once was larger.
And then the Hardys aren't going to come and listen, are they?
May rest there. Down through the mist there, towards the Seven Sisters, towards those pale cliffs there.
You know, I'll wait.
I would often stay there in the tiny yard there. I have been so glad here, looking forward to the past here.
I expected it to be really, 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 really bad.
But now,
Oh, there it is.
you're all alone.
So is this Harry's voice then?
None of this matters. At all.
Hopefully I can retry the check.
Do you hear that? It's the most pathetic applause in the world, Harry. Made of pity. No one liked you. Your words echo in the karaoke mic. People talk in the distance. A couple tries not to look at you.
Quit yelling into the mic.
Oh.
You hear, or think you hear, uncomfortable shifting around.
I'm gonna unplug the mic now, okay? That's it. I'm unplugging it.
Let's go, officer. These people wouldn't know a good performance if it beat them in the ass. Detective Dubois, it was downright tragic.
I mean it, he thinks.
That's funny. Can I No, I think that's my only shot at that. Well, let's try this. Let's see if I can try the check again.
Just wow. I hope you really enjoyed yourself up there. Had a cathartic experience. Because for the rest of us, that really sucked. Good. It's good you're sorry. I'm not letting anyone up there anymore. Now, what did you want?
Nothing. I'm gonna see if she's got anything extra.
There you are again.
No. Okay. What do I got here? I leveled up. Means I could... Oh, no, I don't need any of that. I mean, I suppose eventually, but not right now. Oh, I could retry a check. Somewhere. Alright, let's see. Oh, goodness, it's getting dark and people are leaving. Let me check the drivers real quick. I know there's, like, driver stuff that I need to finish. Oh, people are starting to go to bed. Oh, wait, never mind. He's right here. Does he have anything new for me?
Looking for something odd? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Yeah, actually, hold up. I'm gonna do it. This is a half-light check. Now I'm starting to play the game like a professional. Half-light. Gloves. -1 half-light. Don't want that. Alright, now let's make sure that nothing that I have minuses half-light. Oh, I had a minus drama on there. Damn it. Okay, but I don't see any minus, so that should help my chances with this check. I haven't succeeded a check yet tonight. Yeah, that's bumped it up some.
Men like this only respect two things.
Oh, yeah.
And fear. Time to turn up the volume.
I don't even know. Oh, got it. Oh.
Fuck you. I told you. I'm not gonna...
There. His voice grows smaller as yours.
I'm going to fuck you. Whoa. I know where it is. I'm gonna burn it down.
Look, fuck you, man. It's some lorry down there. Green, banged up thing. I don't fucking know who she is.
When did she go away?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some dyke, probably. I haven't even seen her for days.
Now it's not a big deal for him anymore. This is how he saves face.
Past the monument. Down there. The Green Temple. Now leave me the fuck alone, okay?
A small temple by the monument. Green. Let's get into that lorry.
Looks like he got his adrenaline up, too.
Nice. The clothes thing is great. Does this guy have anything new for me? No. He does have a right to work, though. That is a giant human being. Green by the monument. This
green found, A to Z, contemporaire, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
This must be the one he told us about. Unless he was lying.
Try and peek.
The glass on the side windows is tinted and covered with dust. You can barely make out the shape of the seat and two steering levers. Posters cover the small windows in the back. You can't make out what's on them. It feels like you're peeking into someone's home residence. Inside it's private, cozy, warm, dusty too.
Door handle.
The door is locked. The handle looks shiny, like it's recently replaced.
How are we gonna get this open?
Use the pry bar to smash the window. Open it from the inside.
Really?
This has been hard enough. No need to make it any harder.
+1 lifted ways. Alright.
Pry bar in hand, you take a hard swing at the window. A loud thunk rings out and the pry bar bounces back, leaving a tiny spider web on the glass.
I'm the DM. I control the dice rolls. Critical failures can't happen.
Maggot. Drag your ass to the gym and do some reps right now.
Hit again.
Another futile thunk.
This has been hard enough. No need to make it any harder.
Oh.
He smashes it into the window. Droplets of glass fly everywhere.
He did it, not me. He did it.
Floor and pavement. You can just reach in now.
Nice.
It went better than I expected. Open it from the inside.
The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals. There's something odd about the passenger seat. The seating fabric has been pulled tight over the lower side of the seat where the toolbox should be. These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century. One of them particularly catches your eye, a centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat. There's definitely perfume in the air. It's spicy, with a hint of amberette, wafting through the bitter air of the cabin. The remnants of a sweet juniper-scented perfume, probably Grenade No. 5. The actress is draped in a sheathed dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster. She's looking past the camera. A feeling of tenderness washes over you. A longing even, perhaps. and gentle tragedy. Wait, doesn't she resemble someone you know? But you can't put your finger on whom exactly. The actresses and the rare actor all smile you a warm goodbye. A radio transmitter is attached to the dashboard and a toolbox sits under the driver's seat. Looks like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work, but the key has been removed, likely by the missing lady driver.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least. For contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example. This is all shortwave, UW and UKV.
Adjusting.
Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool. The nerve center of a huge operation, with quite a range too. Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable without a dial key.
The ghostly actresses and the rusty toolbox. You wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here, a hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench, have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver. But one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle. Sandpaper adds extra grip.
Sandpaper? A novel technique?
Oh!
Yes?
Do the honors, he thinks. Connect it yourself.
Which means that the missing lady driver was present at the lynching.
Ruby?
Looks like her, yes.
So Ruby might be also the lady driver. So I'm looking... Okay, interesting.
This looks like proof the missing eighth person at the lynching was Ruby. Do you think that Hardy and his boys could also be involved in the drug operation? We should talk with Titus, see what he's got to say on the matter. Are we finished with...
The movie stars are still smiling. Voila! A stack of neatly folded papers has been stashed behind the seating fabric. You see 3 maps depicting a large metropolitan area. It's Revachol. Some of its routes and highways have been outlined with a pen.
Bonne prise.
This large map displays the elevated motorway called 881. The intake leading to Martinez is marked with a blue X. There's another X on the off-ramp at a place called the Old South. Toll booths at the intakes are marked with a circle. It looks like there are scant few ways of getting onto the elevated motorway that runs over Jamrock. There, hundreds of thousands of motor carriages roar on the 881. High above the massive brown and red roofs, that is Jamrock. The commuters don't even look down. The world ceases to exist outside the windshield.
Texting Dimitri and George. That's what I do.
To Couron, through the middle-income neighborhoods there, by the river, and then to Stella Maris and La Delta for work, while the men and women of Jamrock scuttle to their fates below the road. This municipal map from the 30s displays a complex system of storm sewers underneath a sub-district called the Pox, old military hospital, right adjacent to the 41st.
Why
precinct.
would the lady driver need access to an old military hospital?
No storm will ever drown Revachol. The great
I have a
solution
small
to the
headache, but I
river
promise I'm still invested. I'm just forehead headache.
Wind rips through the empty hallways of the once great military hospital, now just a ruin under an overgrown park. Beneath the hospital, great sewer tunnels hum and vibrate with life of their own. The rattle of motor carriages and lorries driving through long-forgotten tunnels. The final map displays a labyrinth of service tunnels left over from the construction of Motorway 881. A few routes have been marked with a pen, where the tunnels and sewers surface near the eminent domain, and a traffic island in central Jamrock, by the lake.
It means that the smugglers are secretly using the motorway to transport their goods and materials. They've infiltrated East Motor Tract, most likely. The RCM patrols most of these auxiliary roads, though apparently not all of them. Hard to say. This distribution network looks certainly large, yet still vague enough. It doesn't reveal much about the Besmerti behind it. The Besmerti is a Revacholian crime syndicate. They see themselves as the inheritors of the 14 Revacholian Indo-tribes, but really they're just violent gangs vying for control on the west side of Revachol. With cool names like La Puta Madre and Ahura Mazda, it's a dark parody. It's definitely not the Union. They just do some logistics. This operation has spread everywhere in Jamrock. If it's that widespread, then Madre remains the most likely suspect. Here's bad news. There have been attempts at a serious investigation before, but they haven't ended well for those involved.
Yikes.
Especially bad news for cops who may have something in their past they don't even know is there.
Best not to disturb the scene. I'll have forensics go over the lorry and pick this up later.
The stack of maps looks just like before, barely noticeable. The movie stars looks a metallic drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper. It's an issue of Périphérique from last Wednesday. A piece of paper falls out from its pages. It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical
Would make
equations
sense.
explain the basics of something called the Ulan frequency system.
The Ulan frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. The rest is as it was. Posters, a radio, dust on the windows. You close the rusty old lorry door.
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective? Before we return to Joyce?
Yes.
Alright, we've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company rep.
Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized operation. I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade casts a wide net. I'm not sure what the Ulan frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed, or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks.
Listening in on your calls between you and your station, a worrying prospect.
Oh, and the maps we found. They reveal the geographical extent of the operation. Looks like they've used abandoned tunnels and access roads to stay hidden. This is useful info. And last but not least, it looks like the Hardy Boys knew this driver, as we know that she was present at the lynching. This may be the Union connection we've been searching for.
The probe and the case converged, he thinks. This was quite the find.
As elegant as they are, I don't think they are relevant to the drug trade.
Don't be fooled. Desire always plays a role.
Yes, well...
Unimportant.
Like Joyce told us, yes, logistically. But don't expect to bust this open during our stay here. At best, this is an angle we can use against them, to other ends, as extra ammunition. We should return to the murder case, see what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, I call my station and suggest our narcotics department look into it.
Good call.
There are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation, sometime later when we're done here. We do not want to get caught in that. The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. Especially if the Madre grouping is involved, and I can't imagine they aren't. It's certainly worrisome. All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either. Debrief over. After you.
Cool. Joyce. Okay, I feel like I can't really do much else until I go to sleep. Except maybe the Hardy Boys if they're still there. I will squeeze that out if I can. I don't know why I have the feeling that I need to do everything as much as I can in one day.
Damn, that felt good. Your heart's
this.
Nicely. You should tell people to fuck off more often.
Not as a general rule, but that one was justified. Better to get the lay of the land before telling people to fuck off.
That means you should do it whenever you feel like someone's disrespecting your authority. That's the spirit. Never forget, the whole world's a wooden house, and you're a goddamn flamethrower.
Alright. We've got about 25 minutes left in the episode. So I got the Kuno quest I need to do, and I need to visit that stupid church. The Hardys are still here.
It's you again. What is it?
What is it? Guess what? I've connected you. What a douche.
Like hell you have. There is no local drug trade. This place is as clean as a rifle. Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in Precinct 41 Kilos.
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to Jamrock? The person driving it was present at the hanging. It was one of you. We've connected the footprints. Detective, do you want to deliver the coup de grace?
No, the thunder is his. Leave it to the lieutenant.
Thank you. You're right, Titus. There is no local drug trade because it's all controlled by you. You're the drug trade.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course. Boo fucking who. People will always be taking drugs. Might as well do it clean and organized.
Yeah, that's what the labor movement is all about. Clean and organized. And the Hardy Boys are running it.
Theoretically, of course. We're just talking politics here. My answer to your drug accusation is, how dare you? Go fuck yourself. You sure do love long walks through Theory Town, don't you? Well, I'm thirsty now. Thirsty for beer. Got any less theoretical questions, Cobb?
He doesn't let it show, but must be a little impressed. You've put a lot of things together, fast.
Hang on. We're gonna put on our logic clothes before making a check I'm sure to fail. But my logic is already low, so. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Logic. Oh. Logic. Minus one logic. Logic. Oh. That did give me drama. Logic. Oh. And this gave me non-logic. Okay, now let's go through real quick. Make sure nothing gives me a minus to my logic. No minus. Here we go.
It's you again.
What is it? Let's see what we can do. Oh, that is substantially better. Still gonna fail. But here we go. This is a white check. You may retry it.
A sudden flash of lightning in your neocortex. The hostile cafeteria is lit by its airy blaze.
I'm learning how to play. I'm learning how to play. I'm learning how to play. I'm 20 hours in and I'm learning how to play.
So that's what you were squinting at. You were trying to come up with a theory, weren't you? That she did it.
Yeah, he was cobbling together shit so he could put her away. It's RCM 101.
Well, let old Titus set your mind.
Titus.
She didn't do it. She was here all night.
Sunday night, 11:30 to 12:15. She was here all that time?
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
No. All right. She took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out too. She has an operation to run from her lorry. We're not getting into what that operation is again, Cobb.
That's probably for the best. Don't break your stride now.
And just because she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot him. I've been through this. It's not plausible.
All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on that roof.
Why not? You can't draw a straight line into Clausia's window from any of the surrounding buildings. Not from what I know about Martinez. Maybe from the coast. But like I said, I've been too busy dealing with you idiots. So no, I don't think it was a sniper. It was close up. I've seen the winch. I'm not blind. You saying she reeled herself up by her collar. Like some kind of...
Kidding?
Let's go with that. Point is, it's just a rusty winch. It doesn't put her on the roof. Nah, the only way up there is through Clausia's room. What do you mean? We've only been drinking here for what? 6 years? How much do we know?
Been thinking of getting wilding in rats. That is on my ass, boss.
There you go. Tatted on his ass. We know the place.
No, but that doesn't prove anything.
It's just 2 dolls. We're not giving you Ruby for that. She's one of us.
What if they're connected by the winch, Eugene? That is your name, right, Eugene? If they are connected, she could have gone to the kitchen, gone up, shot him on the roof, then come down. All in 5 minutes. How about that?
Yes, she could have. This is one long shot. Tell you one thing, I liked how that goddamn winch came up again. That was nifty. Firmly try shit on a stick. All you've established is a possible route to the roof that you haven't found. And even then, a route doesn't put that bullet in the Burke's head. A gun does that, and Ruby doesn't carry one.
Phase 2, murder weapon. Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt. In the shape of a gun.
God damn, that's just about your favorite topic, isn't it? Every fucking 5 seconds.
You were warned not to bring it up. Your best shot here is to just back out of it. He's about to blow his fuse.
Trouble. This is Revachol. Even the roidheads in the gym had a carbine. No one has trouble getting a gun. I still never saw her carry one.
He's angry because he knows you're right. What he's saying only confirms your theory.
That looks antique. A Bell McGrave. It's inoperable. Where'd you get it?
20, maybe 30 rifles, Titus. Also broken, but still, there were too many. And there must be other caches too.
God damn it. We need to close that dump down for good.
Okay. I see your point. There are guns lying around. Damn it. I thought we'd found all the old spots. Why was that still there?
We just missed one. Ruby doesn't know this place, boss. Just these cops digging up shit.
You lost your gun?
What an idiot!
Oops.
Tell me, did you lose it before the murder? No, you didn't. And Ruby didn't use your lost gun to kill him.
Stop thinking about your lost gun, damn it. You'll get a heart attack.
This was merely a thought exercise. He did not lose his gun. Let's move on.
Kim is always saving my ass.
Then why the fuck was he asking you for your gun, huh? When he tried shooting himself or some shit.
I forgot. I did that. He literally took Kim's gun and just went, alright. Ah.
That's a solid logic structure. Do something. This is bad.
I don't know, cop. Why don't you find your lost gun first?
Easy now, Al. This isn't comedy hour.
Titus, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this?
Phase 3. Motive. The last component. The big one. Get this and they'll give her to you. Remember, don't piss him off. That never works.
And I suppose you have a theory on that.
Think about it. Why go through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along, but she suggested it.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit. Right when she came back downstairs.
Really, Shanks? Claudia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd have been first.
Time for a logics demonstration.
You're on thin ice here, asshole.
It's a thought exercise, Titus. Think. You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him. Get down.
Alone. I don't drag my men into shit with me.
If she used us, then that's a serious violation of the Hardy Code.
And they're cracking.
But she didn't. She would never do that. Why aren't more of you defending her? This is fucking stupid, Titus.
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely. And she skipped town. This is good.
There's no fucking leadership challenge. Just when I thought you were taking this seriously, cop, you put your head in your ass.
Man, now he's just throwing shit against the wall to see what sticks.
Okay. We ruled out infighting. That's how this works, by exclusion. Remember, all we need to do is rule Ruby out too. That's all this is.
There's a bit of truth in there for Titus to react so brashly. He does not like his authority questioned. Silence. He looks around the room.
Do it.
The old man in the corner nods.
Do it.
A very small nod. And this is the only option he cares for.
Do it.
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about. Ever since you asked me where she is. Add it to your list of suspicions, if you want. I don't know. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However hard I asked. Wanna know why? She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior, why fleeing is always incriminatory.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that. Friday afternoon.
And there we are. We're in.
I got word.
I'm so good at this.
Then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little conversation. I told you. You. Yes, you. The cop with the sideburns at the disco club.
And a hole in his heart. That first.
How can I forget? You know, when I first saw you limping here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But now I'm not so sure.
Am I actually being taken seriously?
She said you have a funny taste in clothes, and that you won't stop until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock, that you're a human can opener, that you play suspects against each other, open them up like cans.
What can I say? I'm actually really good at this.
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just...
Open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it, whack him, or we can go on with our lives. I'm having a go on with our lives kind of day, Al. How about you?
It's not an actual question. Silence. He nods.
You are insistent.
Yeah, there was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This caught Titus. This caught he.
Scared. You should be, too. A strange fear creeps over you. A metallic taste in your mouth. Change the subject. Everard has a file on you, but that's bogus. What she knows comes from somewhere else. From Jamrock. It must be real stuff.
She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her lorry, so...
She's around here somewhere.
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand. You'll never find her.
Yeah, Al. And we won't either.
She's not really a hardy candidate anymore, is she?
She's not, Glenn. A little. On the coast.
Where have you looked for her, more precisely?
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlog. She's not here, so I'm thinking she's there. Sure, there's some shithouses there. A cinder block town. Fisherfolk there.
Been there.
Refuse to unionize.
No one's in there.
So that's one place we haven't looked.
Church, though.
I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash. Time for you to step up.
That's my house, actually.
We'll start there. One more question. What does Ruby look like?
Boyish. Hair's red. Dyed. She looks like a lorry man.
Okay. Good to know.
The what now? I have no idea. Boys?
She said she's building a pale emitter.
What?
We were talking about radio equipment. She said she's doing Ulan frequencies and a pale something. I don't know more.
This guy barely understands what he's saying.
There you have it. Pale something.
It feels like you'll get to know soon enough.
It'll have to.
Oh.
His grip is firm and reassuring, like holding a piece of unpolished granite.
Interesting. Okay, so...
Not just granite. Tightly packed RCM Sergeant material.
When are you gonna get it through your suicidal head? I already am. I just wasn't sure you were.
And he still isn't. People aren't afraid of good cops in the way Ruby was afraid of you, he thinks, then turns back to his men.
Okay, so...
Anti-object task force.
Yeah, I want to beat things up better.
Behold.
Bonuses. All physique. Oh, that's huge! Bigly, 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 bigly. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. So, talk to Kim. End of day debrief.
Yes.
Or not. So what I'm thinking is... Wait, can I just fast travel over there, please? Yes, I can. Nice. I will ask around and then...
It's getting cold. This late in the night. Time to call it a day.
Good night, officer. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
What's this?
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it.
I want these.
The expression.
Encyclopedia. Electrochemistry. Let's see if there's any nighttime bonuses or crazy dreams. I didn't have to pay for this.
The heating system hums its soft lullaby. The mattress feels soft and sheets warm. It only takes you moments for the world to fall away.
Lizard brain.
Thoughts, baby. A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner and every street.
Recorded in you. Forever. On Faraday.
No. You're spinning tapes at the discotheque. The great unceasing disco of the mind. The flash. The bang. The endless learning experience. On and on it goes. For untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance. Rising. Rising. Above the dark curvature. The great wingspan of sleep. Studded with stars.
Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time. The last time. The smoke in her mouth. The plotted flowers. The faces turning.
He clearly lost his wife or something.
It's the world, Harry boy. And you're made of it. Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself from it. I'm afraid you can't be unmade now. You can never forget this shit.
Beautiful. It's stuck on loop. Whirling. Spitting out words and images.
You're the son of the world again. Harrister. A ceaseless agent. Picking up litter and old newspapers. Collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless, meaningless keepsakes.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
You'll go insane if you keep going like this. One more day, and you'll be in the loony bin. I just know you will. And for what, brother man?
For the greater good. For Revacon. always and only Revacol.
Solving your little crossword puzzles, doing your tasks, crossing names off lists, trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth. There he goes again. He's a real political animal, our Harry. He still doesn't see that it's the world changing around him.
He's got no idea what he's in for.
'Cause only love can break your heart.
I thought he lost his wife or his partner.
Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
Do it for the wind. Do it for the picture puzzle. Put it all together. Solve the world. One conversation at a time.
Nice.
Good. You're up. Listen, there's something that's been bothering you for a few days now. It's a suspicion, or a feeling really, that things are not quite in hand around here. An earth-shattering deduction from your psyche. What will those guys come up with next? Every day, things seem to spin more and more wildly, out of control. The center isn't holding. And despite your efforts to moderate and contain these energies, things only seem to be getting worse. Oh sure, you've been making progress on your case, interviewing people, solving side tasks, but who's focusing on the big questions? But have you ever seen them? How do you know they're even there? More importantly, how do you know they aren't waiting for your participation? You've got to find out who bears la responsabilité. Harry, you're thinking about this too narrowly. La responsabilité isn't concerned with trivial questions like who killed who. It's about the real issues. The human welfare index, the price of staple goods, the transition to real democracy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This isn't some kind of dictatorship. You can't simply seize la responsabilité for yourself. It must be given by a legitimate authority, like a committee. You don't need no stinking committee. You're the law. Really, Harry, you know in your lungs that true authority flows from institutions, not individuals. That's the single principle that separates civilization from barbarism. Technicalities. If you want your work to be accepted, you have to go through the appropriate process. There is always time to follow best practices. Once someone's decided to cut corners for the sake of expediency, who knows what else they're capable of? Swift, mass executions.
No.
A little self-dealing, fun stuff. That's what they're capable of. Only the most even-keeled minds in Martinez. Your half-brother, the lieutenant, is a natural place to start. Together, you'll be able to discover who has la responsabilité in Revachol. And, if necessary, you'll have the wisdom and expertise to assign it among yourselves. Good luck. Your report is eagerly anticipated.
What a task. Alright, let me save the game here. Alright, so we've got a lot of stuff to do in this upcoming episode, and we're going to start by asking people around here about Ruby and then checking out the church. I will get back to Kuno. I have a Kuno question which she keeps reminding me about, and I know it. I just ran out of time this episode, so I'll do it next time, and I'll see you then.